Everyone, and welcome to round 2 of the Project 1 GT series season 7, and the first round also of the Enduro Cup of, well, 3 races basically. Today we are at the historic Circuit de la Sarthe, that is the home of the world famous 24 hours of Le Mans. Now, of course, if you are familiar with any of the Triple Crown format, that's also in line with races such as this, the Indianapolis 500 and the F1 Monaco Grand Prix. But yeah, this is going to be quite interesting. Can't wait to see how this all pans out. So, why don't we start with a little bit of news from last week as far as reports and what happened as well. Good news is, no reports were reported, I think, from what I saw. So that is good news indeed as well. So, the championship after the first round, we had 2 first-time winners as well. Jack and Dynamite getting their wins in the feature and the sprint in that order. So, the standings look like this right now. Jack is your points leader right now with 291 points. Second place is Bodo with 252. Third is Lane Everingham with 230. Banana Josh, who is a reserve, by the way. Of course, that'll change. Is in 4th with 220 points. 5th is Tim Ant with 204. Stingray in 6th with 201 points, just to make sure I read that correctly. Let me go on another car that's actually out on track. BCP with 194, and then tied for 8th is Blocky and BK with 192. In 10th is Dynamite with 180, and Curving Texas in 11th, 178. Gemma 12th with 148 points. Tube in 13th with 136. Main in 14th with 132. Prezzo in 15th with 126, and Wags with nothing, but that's obviously because he wasn't there for that particular race. Teams championships look like this. It was a dominant performance from Peugeot, particularly max speed. They are currently leading with sorry, getting my words mixed up. Leading with 657 points. Penny Motorsport in 2nd with 615. Nippy Motorsport with 558. The Racing Division in 4th with 530. Evo Silent Racing, a team I did not expect to be in the bottom of the start, has 518 points, but maybe that can change tonight. We'll see. It's still obviously way too early to say anything else in terms of judging anything. But in the meantime, that is what happened last week, and it looks like we are going to check it. Actually, make sure that I'm seeing 15 on my screen. Yeah, I might as well say 15. I just there we go. Yep, it says 15 to me, so that means I can clearly see everybody, which is good. Yeah, because last week, if you guys watched the feature race from that race, I had some technical difficulties. One was that I couldn't see Prezzo, and the other one was probably what I didn't expect was when I lagged out when Jack was well, it wasn't across the line actually. He was coming around the final turn at Dragon Trail and was about to win the race. Honestly, the biggest fan of Bol that I know in terms of the NBA. Anyway, as you can see, Tube's the only one on track. Sucks. minutes now. Now he's with the Detroit Pistons. But anyway, yeah, like I said earlier, there are a few teams that have done an enduro livery. Max Speed obviously is not one of them, because you can see that is the same livery that they used. They've been using, well, obviously to start the regular season. But FPR Sport have gone with a different variety of sponsorships. That is Bottle you see right there on your screen. He's in the Mobile One car. A very chrome looking Mobile One car. Very nice looking car also. Oh, and Tim has left the room. Oh no, don't tell me about this issue. I thought it was just going to be me lagging out again. I'm like, no, please don't have this happen again. Thankfully, that is not the case. Hopefully. I guess we can go over the sponsorships as we go. Yeah, we'll get back to FPR Sport about that, about their sponsorships momentarily. But, yeah, a little bit of details about this historic racetrack here in France, in the Le Mans part of France, in the village of the Mulsanne. Of course, it's a very long track of 13.6 kilometers long, or in the imperial system, that is 8.4 miles long, with 38 turns. A lot of historic names, of course, around this brilliant complex as well. And going through, where Tube is going through right now, is the Porsche curves, which is another famous area of the racetrack, and then the Ford curves, which is those two chicanes that are coming up right about now. But yeah, from what you're going to expect from tonight is a lot of drafting, or a lot of slipstreaming, I should say, and also how the strategies are going to be panning out. Now, in terms of like what the fuel is looking like for the cars, everyone seems alright, apart from the Fords. They are the weakest on fuel, and they are going to most likely, from what I understand, is going to be doing a 3-stop rather than a 2-stop. Or will everyone commit to that 3-stop, or will they stick to the 2-stop? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Let me see if I can get it up. I need to see what the tire requirement is. Jeez, Tim and Kane are having really big issues. Oh, they were starting their games. Well, I guess we can run along with Kirby then for a little bit. I see Kirby, and then there's Jamo, and they're 4 GTs. Nice little bit of sideways action I see there from you, Kirby. Anyway, yeah, it's a 5-lap tire requirement, minimum requirement, and the race will be 19 laps, like it has been for the past few seasons. Well, apart from season 1, that was actually just a 2-hour race, but I'm expecting this race to go for at least a couple of hours. Now, I guess while we are looking at these two Fords, it is actually the most appropriate livery I've got to say on this grid, at least for tonight. Viper has gone with the liveries of the drivers that participated in the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans. Now, if you are familiar with this, Ford dominated this race, doing a 1-2-3 finish, and with the helping hand of the drivers of Bruce McLaren, Ken Miles, and Ronnie Bucknam. Pretty much was started out as pretty much a rivalry between Ford and Ferrari. This event was also the making of that movie, Ford versus Ferrari. basically it was when Henry Ford was trying to buy out Enzo Ferrari, and Enzo was like, nope, you ain't buying us, screw you, and then Ford said, screw you then, we'll just participate in Le Mans and we'll beat you. And they did. Like I said, the 1-2-3 finish, and not only that, Ferrari only had one finisher in that 24 hours of Le Mans back in 1966. One Ferrari finished, and that was in 8th place. But Ford, though, managed to go on and win not just in 1966, but also in 1967 and 1968 with the Ford GT40 Mark II. It was also a very quick car and caught a lot of the European audience eyes as well about how eyes and ears, I guess you could say. It depended on how you were watching that race or were listening to the race at the time in the 1960s. But yeah, that's basically. Let me look at see. Yep, I see 14 as well. Someone else is not checked in. Obviously not me because. Yeah, oh, it's Wags. There we go. Goodness me. Driver's having some issues. Yeah, we were supposed to get started about 2 minutes ago, and, yeah. Wait, hang on. Can I not see Wags, or... Let me look at the list. No, Wags is checked in. Tim is checked in now. Oh, shit. Hey, Tim, I'm only doing this because I had that issue last week where I didn't see Prezzo. No. Don't tell me what to do, Tim. Anyway. Yeah, because we were supposed to get started about 3 minutes ago. Yep, fair enough. Sorry, Mika. Anyway, but yeah, that car is the one that Ken Miles used. Well, it's the style of it is what Ken Miles used. Blocky's is the one that Ronnie Bucknam used, and where is Blocky's car? There it is. Yep, that's the car that Ronnie Bucknam used, and then the black one that you saw that Jamba was using, that's the one that Bruce McLaren used. Wow, Kane is really having issues today. I guess we can go with the unorthodox introductions and deliveries. So, as you can see on your screen right now, that is Wags on track, and the car that Kenny Motorsport are doing, pretty much similar to what they were using from last season. They used the AlphaTauri sponsorship. The only difference is that it's all white with a little bit of blue on the back of the fenders. Well, close to the back of the fenders, I should say, below the door. But yeah, the look they had from last season, if you remember, was just basically the look of the 2021 AlphaTauri livery. But still, looks good. I definitely like it overall. There is Lucky right there. Love the nice gold and red car. Very nice indeed. Like I said, very appropriate for this occasion as well. Hopefully we can get going. Hopefully Kane sorts his stuff out. Oh, alright. Well, I guess we're going to be sending the lobby. More into BK. Yep, there we go. Yep, that was not like me lagging out this time. That was just... Inside out. basically reset the lobby. Should I turn off the... Yeah. You know what? I'll shut off the stream for now, because I don't want to get copyrighted, in case that's the issue. So, I'll come back later, and we'll start a brand new stream.